Hi there, this is Dec Cluskey, and this is it's the 11th 4 Minutes on the Net with Dec, and I'm the creator of the Serious Writers Guild and the director of Makehits.com and Makehits.co.uk. So what have I got for you this week? I'll tell you what, I got a fantastic tip, in fact 2 tips. We're decorating at the moment here in the studio, and it's a fantastic time to get rid of a lot of old gear, rubbish that you've got lying around. For instance, I'll tell you what, moving house and moving studio is even better. But back to the for instance, look at this stuff. And look at this, an old JVC amplifier. I used to use this years ago when I started recording digitally in my studio. Great little amplifier, but that'll go on eBay. And what's underneath it? An old CD player and lots of more rubbish. eBay, here we come. While we were talking about rubbish there, I couldn't help thinking, I've got loads of gear in my studio I'm just going to get rid of. Now they're having it decorated. And it might help you an awful lot with eBay stuff. We always talk about great piano sounds in the studio. And the one that all the pros, my lot, got interested in all those years ago was this little baby. It's called a Yamaha EMT-10. Now it was supposed to be based on the Steinway grand piano, and the trick we realized, because it's mono, you get 2 of them, slightly EQ it left and right, and it gave you a terrific stereo image. Fantastic bit of kit. EMT-10, you get it for pennies on the net. The next industry standard that came along was this baby. Again, you get it for pennies on the net, and it was the Korg P3. Now this gave some piano sound, absolutely wonderful. But then we moved on. Let's go in the studio for a minute and I'll show you what we're using. Oh, a few years ago, say 4 years ago, up to 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and now the state-of-the-art stuff. You will really love this. Okay, this is what I'm on about now. As regards keyboards, pianos especially, Triton. This is what I use as a mother keyboard. This is not very well known for its pianos, but they're very usable. Hope you can hear that. It's okay, yeah, but here's the next one I want to show you. Any sort of sound that you hear auditioned like this, and obviously I would think you're listening to this on probably a laptop, sounds are going to be pretty dreadful, but just trust me. That Triton, it sounds okay. It's better than the other stuff I just showed you, but I'm in the business of telling you how to make money from music, not spend money. So all this stuff I'm showing you is very affordable and very reasonable. This is the Motif rack. Now this is extremely popular in hip-hop and all that. And it does have a pretty awesome piano on it, and that's called the Power Grand. And I've used that an awful lot up until the latest stuff. This will give you an idea of what you can get from this Motif Power Grand. Probably sounds pretty naff on your laptop, but here we go. Now that, I think, playing sounds pretty awesome. Great piano sound. But this is the daddy of them. Yep, here we are in Pro Tools. This is a free plug-in with Pro Tools, which I think is pretty awesome. Go to the inserts, just click on inserts, go to multi-channel plug-in, then down to instruments, click on instruments, and then go to Mini Grand. Come over here. Okay. And there we have the beast. And this, at the moment, is probably the most awesome piano around. Have a listen to this. Now that, to me, is pretty frightening. The testimonials. As I always say, we've got so many. We've got too many to tell you. But Randy Beck, what a success he's having. His new single, Take Me Back, has been released, and he's got worldwide radio show. I can't believe that, a worldwide radio show to release it. That's amazing. And then the gags. Traffic cop driving along the M11. That's a motorway. That's a highway in America. Traffic cop driving along the M11 stopped two little old ladies in the car. Said, excuse me, you've been driving at 11 miles an hour. The little old driver said, of course we have. We obeyed the rules of the road. This is the M11. So we go at 11 miles an hour. The cop says, why is your friend so white and ashen-faced? She said, well, we just come off the A120. Listen, see you next week. Don't forget, post your comments down below. Ask me any question you like. I'll try and get to it. I'll get to as many as I can. This is Dec Cluskey saying bye-bye. See you next week.